Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? Bent Crypto here to give you another video on the IOST blockchain. Today's video is going to be about staking and voting for OTBC. And I did want to mention in my previous videos, I told people to look at OTBC and possibly get some. So without further ado, please join Greenhouse if you want more information about IOST stuff, IOST DApps, any questions. I mean, it doesn't even have to be IOST related. You can find me in there, Bent Crypto, and there's a lot of smart people in there as well. Still a young group, but it's invite only, and that invitation link is in the description below. Now, we're going to be talking about the staking and voting for OTBC. Now, before I made a video and I advise, or not advise, but I brought it to your attention that OTBC was trading at 1.5, 1.6 at the time. I said, hey, this might be a good price, because I got in at 0.9, but I just got in because I had spare IOST sitting around. So I said, you know what? Let me just stack it up, because I had IOST, but I didn't have a quality project to get involved in. Like, there's so many IOST was just, and the DApps was just a little bit it's a little rocky to try and figure out which one is going to last, So when I saw OTBTrade, I learned more about it. I asked, the admins more questions and things like that about their future plans and things, and the way that they've been progressively making upgrades and constantly making changes that now have staking. So I think this could be the Tron Trade even better version of it, because you have a token that you can buy and actually stake, and you're getting fees, you're getting rewards from fees and things of that nature. You're even accumulating more OTBC while staking, and receiving IOST rewards as well from voting on their node. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. And like I said, if you bought at 1.6, 1.5 when I mentioned it, look at what you can kind of flip here. Even though this is a boosted price, 500 of them is not really like a killer, but the price is going up. We don't know how many people are going to be doing that. So anyways, getting into the staking, because I know it's been about 3 minutes of me ranting. Staking power is measured by the amount of IOST voted dividend by 100. For example, if you have 100 voted, you can only stake one OTBC. So what I'll tell you, my example, I voted 1,000 to their node, 1,000 IOST to their node, and I was able to stake 10 OTBC. I have a whole bunch. I have more than this on my other account, Bent Crypto 2. I have about 3,000 OTBC, and I have about 700 here. I was able to stake 10. Now, this might seem like it's very expensive and stuff like that, but if you have future plans and this exchange gets to a different level, outside of IOST, even multi-chain, this possibly could work, because what's going to happen is it's bringing more people to invest into IOST, right? Like, the method of staking is going to promote the accumulation of IOST. So I see the long term of it. And if this goes up, so if there's, let's say there's 31,000 in here, this would be like 43 IOST. So if there's more in that staking reward pool, the IOST side, there would be more incentive to stake. So there's a lot of aspects here to take advantage of, and yeah, just check it out, do your research. If you have any questions, I'll leave a link in the description below. You can join their Telegram group, and their admins are very helpful, and if you need to, definitely tag them. But yeah, you can look up who's the admin in the Telegram group. But definitely check it out if it's something that you're interested in. There's not really much going on the OTB side. Let's check out IOST price, but there's not much going on the IOST side in terms of like an exchange. There's IOST DEX, but IOST DEX is IOST DEX hasn't really done anything in how long? You know what I mean? So actually, I don't want to do that. I don't know what that one is. So I'm going to do. We can do Tether. So if we look here, let's go to the daily, and I mentioned that this price, you know, the all-time low is right here. So it's still not even a bad price, but you might want to wait for a pullback here. So let's see how it's going up. There might be a pullback. There might be. Now there's something weird going on with the prices of Bitcoin and Ethereum the past couple of days. So be on the lookout of that, because if Bitcoin runs up past 10,000, that's a great sign. And then if we hold over 10,000, like how we've been holding over 9,000 in the past couple of weeks, that's a stronger sign, because once Bitcoin settles, normally alts get purchased after Bitcoin kind of settles. So if Bitcoin slams down, this is most likely going to get sold as well. Be on the lookout for that. Even though this is USDT price, I'm still talking in terms of value, because if Bitcoin's price goes down, normally this would go down in value as well. Ben Crypto, if you guys need anything further, you know where to find me.